Okay, I got recording going. Yay! I'm so happy. How are you? How's today going?
I'm good. It's going really good, actually.
Yeah,
How's your day?
it's good. I
It's
took a
been
little nap
busy.
before we got on. I was like, I
I
got up
wanted
super early
to,
this morning, so I got a nap.
same. I'm always like, I need a nap about 2 p.m., but I was like, nope, I got to do this.
Yeah. You said that you were going to be getting your son off to school early in the morning. How old is your son?
He's 8,
Oh,
and
nice. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, he's definitely at that fun age, and we get up super early and we get ready, and then here I am dragging through the house and half awake, and then I go stand outside because he gets on the bus, and I stand outside in my big blue, it's a blue and white star robe, and I stand out there and watch him walk to the bus.
I love it. I love your Southern accent too.
I know I noticed your accent, and I'm like, yeah, I can definitely tell mine's Southern.
It's so funny because I was born and raised in San Diego, like, and my kids, like, my whole family has no clue, like, where this Southern accent will come out of. Like, it's just, like, in me, like, in my blood. I don't know. It's like somehow it's in there. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
it's funny
that's
because it would come out, like, if I got mad, you know, like, and the
oh
kids
yeah,
would really
yeah.
push me over the edge. Like, all of a sudden, mom is Southern mom. Like, I told you.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like,
I
whatever.
definitely got that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So since we are going to be sharing this like with the group, I really, really wanted to get you on because I just think like we've been talking and connecting and like I've been hearing about what you've been going through and like just the changes you've already been making and like in such a short amount of time. We'll get into the details of all of that because I know everybody's going to want to know, but like I just wanted to share so much, like kind of your story and what's been going on because I really think it can help to inspire other women in the group, you know, to start making a change. It's not all about Angie and Angie's story. Like this is about our tribe. It's all about like everybody and how everybody's benefiting from all this stuff. So I have, if you see me looking up, it's because I have on my whiteboard above me some questions that I want to ask you. But something I wanted to ask you first was that before you got to this group and finding all of this, my story and all that stuff, like what were some things that you've been trying for weight loss?
Oh man.
What I
Well,
should say, what haven't you tried for
right.
weight loss?
Yeah, the biggest thing was like diet pills, like prescription diet
Okay.
pills.
Yeah.
They ruined me. They worked. I lost like 65 pounds,
Oh
and
wow.
then as
Yeah.
soon as the doctor took me off of them, I gained that and more back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
So I tried that. Yeah, and then I also tried to kind of restrict my eating. I tried to, limit what I was eating, and I tried to work out all the time, and that became a big problem, and it didn't work out either.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's why we're all here in this group is like the same story. Like, and then, yeah, so like those were like, what was the things about that that would kept knocking you off? Like, what was like I'm trying to ask like, what was unsustainable about it? You know, like, what did you feel like you just couldn't like keep carrying that?
Well, it wasn't sustainable. I mean, I wasn't able to eat. I've taken the diet pills, eat what I wanted to eat, and it would just burn the fat off, and then stop taking them, and bam, I gain it back because I'm eating again. I
Mm,
mean, you can't just limit what you're eat, and eat less all the time. I mean,
yeah.
you starve yourself. That's not sustainable.
Yeah. And then like were the supplements that you were taking, were they natural or were they like chemical based? Like I don't know. I'm just curious. Like what?
It was not natural. It was a prescription,
Yeah.
and it had like stimulants in it, and it was terrible. And my anxiety like got so
Oh,
bad. It was terrible.
right. I think once before I had taken some kind of, it was a really like toxic, it was a detox kit that I got. And I think I got through like 1 or 2 days worth and I felt like I was on crack. So I was so sick. Not that I know what being on crack is like. I'm just saying I felt like really wired, like too wired and sick. Like I was in the bathroom nonstop. Like I was like, this is not good. I was like, I gotta stop like
Same.
now.
Yeah, it was terrible, terrible.
And then, what do you feel like is working for you now that you're doing my plan, you drank you did the sample of the detox tea, and then
Mhm.
you've also put in your order for the month supply or the 5-week supply of the ISO detox tea, and then the resolution drops, right? The
Yes, yes,
gastric bypass surgery in a bottle.
yes,
So
I know, I'm
that's
so
coming
excited.
tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow!
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Like,
Um,
so, okay, but let's backtrack a little bit, because what's working for you now? What are the results? Like, what have you achieved so far, and in how long?
okay, so, uh, goodness gracious, what haven't I achieved? Um, well, for one, my skin has cleared up. I had
I
really bad
remember you saying
I had,
that. Yeah,
yeah, my skin was really bad, broke out.
yeah, I see it. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, and um, I had no energy. I was so depressed. Like I had told you, since it's been about a year and a half since my mom died, and I was just in a terrible depression. My house was a disaster.
Mhm.
I couldn't get it cleaned. I couldn't get anything done.
Yeah.
Even after just 3 days drinking the tea, and like I was on your diet for like a week, my depression lifted. My house is clean. My skin is clear. I've dropped, well, in the past just couple weeks, I'm now at 20 pounds or maybe
Yeah,
a little bit
I
more
knew
now.
it was more than the 18
Um,
I know. Yeah.
and I have more energy. And the biggest thing for me was my depression. I mean, I have more energy. I'm not depressed. My skin's clear. I feel good overall. And also my pants are loose. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to buy new clothes.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, I'm so excited. This is the only thing that's ever worked for me, and I can do it. I'm eating the foods that I love.
Uh-huh.
I might switch around a few things, but I'm still eating the foods that I love, and my
Yeah.
family is too. And okay. So at first, like I said, I was a big skeptic. I was like, this isn't gonna work.
I love
Well,
it.
and then I was like making excuses, like I can't afford to eat like this. Well, it happens just so happens that I'm spending less on food.
Yep.
My
Yep.
family's loving it. I'm loving it. Wow.
That's awesome. It's so awesome. And that's part of what makes it sustainable, right?
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
it's got to work like I share in the 4 keys. It's like an effective diet plan is not just like something that helps you lose weight. I mean, there's lots of plans out there that help you lose weight, but can you stay with it? Can you stick with it long term? And does it work on like across all areas of your life? Like, does it work financially? Does it work for your family? Does it work mentally, emotionally? Like, does it like work? Is it
Yeah.
sustainable?
Right.
And so 20 pounds down now, your family is loving it, you're loving it, it's helping, it cleared up your skin, it's cleared up your depression. And so like overall, like how do you feel like since you joined the transformation tribe, like how has this already began to like transform your life? I mean, I know you shared like
Um,
the results, but like overall, just how are you feeling? Like, where is this headed for you? Like, where do you see yourself going, as a result of being a part of the tribe?
it is transforming every aspect of my life. From me being a mom, from my confidence, from my sex life.
Yeah,
I
that's what
know,
I
right?
want to hear.
My relationships, everything. I'm more confident. I'm not where I want to be physically yet. I'm getting there, but I'm still like I'm living my best life right now. I
Awesome.
mean, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm down to my goal weight. Like my confidence is there. And I feel like I can, like I said, I can do hard things. And I've always been a big self-doubter.
Mm,
Well, since I've been able to do this, I know that I can do hard things and I can achieve whatever I want to achieve, whatever I put my mind to.
yep.
And I really see me doing a lot of great things from here on out. Things that I wouldn't have done or wouldn't have tried to do before.
Yeah.
So it has been a total life transformation. It
Yeah.
has. I love
Yeah.
it.
It's
I can't wait.
incredible. It's not just weight that we're losing, like
Right.
we're gaining, and we are
Mhm.
enhancing and like expanding on our life experience. This is like opening up the doors to like more, and stepping into like more of who we are, and stepping into more of what we want to be doing, like what we
Yeah,
truly want to be doing, and not limiting ourselves, not living in that bubble, you know, that
exactly.
narrow bubble of, and even like with weight loss, we get locked into that instead of looking at how it can like, you know, enhance our lives and like make things better and bigger and broader. We start looking at how it makes it smaller and shrinks it and takes away, you know. So this
Yeah,
being like what we're focusing on in the transformation tribe is about how it's going to expand, how it's going to open up doors of
yeah,
opportunity and like new experiences, and like those experiences that we've been holding ourselves back from.
yeah,
So definitely I experienced the same thing that you're sharing, you know, like where I started doing this weight loss thing, and it was like, oh my God, I can do this. And like, well, if I can do this, what else can I do? So it,
yes, yes.
yeah, it just
That's
started
my big thing. Yes.
opening up the doors to like other things that maybe I've been holding myself back from, or things that I didn't think I
Absolutely.
could do. And now all of a sudden I'm like, well, shoot, you know, I thought
Yeah,
this was
absolutely.
possible.
That's exactly how I feel. You just took the words out of my mouth. That's exactly how I feel now.
We're on the
Like
same
this is opening up
vibe.
doors. I love it. I love it. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I mean, I've been telling everybody about your group and I've been
Woo.
sharing it with everybody. I'm like, you have to do this. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I
come
mean, it is
on
I know, I'm so excited.
in.
Like, yeah, like I said yesterday, in your video, like I sat in your group and I watched for like a week or so. And I
Yeah,
was like, I was
you're
like
like,
doubting myself.
this is me.
I was like, I can't do this. I can't keep this up. I can't eat like this. I made all these excuses. And then I'm watching the group and I'm watching your videos. And the Beyond the Struggle course is what really helped so much. I mean, it
Awesome.
really, like, it really helped me change my thoughts and it helped me change some of my behavior and it helped get me mentally prepared for everything.
I love
And I mean, yeah, it was a big help. And I really suggest everybody else check it out because it was really, really good. I
it.
love that first meditation that we did.
Uh,
Was that your husband? Did he?
yeah,
I
he's
love
also a
that.
physician, so he put together the meditations. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different, you know, approach than what you typically find out there. I don't know if you felt that way, like going through it, but it's like for me, I had done all of the positive thinking exercises. I'd done the affirmations. I'd done like the, you know, yeah, like just trying to do more positive thinking. I had tried all of that, but this was a completely different approach. And actually, like I've shared in there, we use that to help ourselves recover from depression, to recover from anxiety. My husband was having panic attacks when we discovered, you know,
Yeah,
acceptance and commitment therapy. So it wasn't just weight loss that it helped us with. In fact, it helped us first with the depression and anxiety. And then I was like, well, if it worked for that, it's got to work for the weight loss, you know? So
exactly.
that's where I was like, and I even was researching all over the internet, like trying to find somebody who would, you know, um, who was teaching about weight loss and acceptance and commitment therapy. And there was like one blog post like sharing it. And I was like, this doesn't even really encapsulate like what it's
Yeah.
going to take for weight loss, you know? So, um, so I took it upon myself to like figure this out and put the two together. And I was like, okay, this totally works for it, because we do get wrapped up and entangled
Mhm.
with our internal experiences and we don't know what to do with
Absolutely.
them. And that's where we get knocked off on our weight loss journey, is because we get all this stuff going on, all this turmoil. Like our minds start going with all these, like you were saying, with the self-doubt, with, you know, thinking I can't do this. This is too hard. It's too stressful with my family and with this and that. And I can't handle these changes. Like that just starts going round and round in our heads. And we have all this range of emotions that feel really awful that go around that. And then like all the bodily sensations, you know, dealing with any kind of like hunger and cravings, or the changes that we go through, like keto flu and stuff in the first 3 days, which is
Mhm.
usually when we get knocked off. But
Yeah.
like, if we don't know how to relate to that, then how are we going to last long term? You know, like of course we should have help. We should have like the supplements and the diet plan itself, like helping us to make those things easier. But some of it is going to be there, and we still need to have like a strategy for managing that part of it, you know, like the unchangeable, the things that we cannot control, you know. And so yeah, definitely having that like mindset of knowing how to relate to it in a way that is helpful to us and is going to help us like be able to, you know, move through those challenges with grace. then like that's where we have staying power, you know, and then getting focused on the things that we're committed to, like who we want to be and how we want to show up in this world, like the different roles that we have. So yeah, we could just like go on and on forever. I love talking to you. I love hearing about your experience and changes that are happening for you. It's so exciting.
It is. It's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm super excited to see where, you know, the next like month, even the next 2 months, 3 months, the next year is just going to be incredible. Yeah.
it is. It is. And I was thinking, you know, we're going to be taking a vacation this summer. We're
Yeah.
definitely going to have to hit you up.
Yeah. You're going to be in Florida?
Well, I was thinking maybe
Well,
we're
now
going to have to come by. Here in a few months, you're going to see me out here in my bikini.
Yeah.
Be
We'll go
rocking
together
that.
and take pictures. We'll
That's
do a
right.
photo shoot.
Sounds good. I'm
We
so
have
excited.
the perfect beach for it. So
Right. Oh, Lord, I wish I was there now.
it's been a little chilly, so maybe not give it like a few weeks.
Yeah, there we go.
It'll be warming up. The mosquitoes have been coming back, so
Oh no. Ugh.
they're
They
fine.
love
Like
me.
I don't mind as long as I can go to that beach. So I'm good. I'm like, yeah, you guys are good, and I'm gonna go to the beach. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. I love the beach. Oh,
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I know we're all busy and we got other things to tend to. So, but I super appreciate that you came on with me, and you know that you came here to like share with the tribe. Like this is so powerful for everybody, such an inspiration. And I love, like I said, like I am not all about just like Angie and Angie's story. I really want to hear about your guys' success with the program and like that everybody's making transformations and winning, because that was my big vision and goal was like, yeah, I figured it out, so like how many other people can I help figure it out too, because
yeah.
it sucked for 15 years not knowing what was going to happen, if I was ever going to figure it out, you know, like it just, and now that I have figured it out, I'm like just as many as I can, you know, like whoever
Yeah,
can
that's
figure this
wonderful.
out too, like, oh, just that's cloud nine for me. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely update you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I should be getting the drops and the tea, and I will be updating you on how that's going. I cannot wait to get the tea in. It's amazing. But I'm super excited about the drops. So I'll update you on that.
Okay. And then one last thing before we close out here. What is one thing that you could say, like the words of inspiration that you want to say to the tribe, like anybody who's struggling, anybody who's just getting started, or whatever stage they're in, but just any words of advice, like at this stage from your experience so far that you would want to give to the group?
You know, I would say, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. If you follow Angie's plan and, you know, you take your supplements and you do the work, you'll see the results. Stick to it. Stay strong. We can all do this. We can.
I love it. I love it. I love it all. It's awesome. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. And I'll be sharing this in the group. Thank you so much, Sabrina. And I'll stay in
Thank
touch with
you.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay.